Hi Virgo, welcome to the channel and welcome to your weekly energy check-in for all things Virgo. So my Mercury is in Virgo, and so that's how I resonate with you. Also, my late father is a Virgo, and he used to give me some really great advice. I wish I took a lot more of it. And I wish I had him here now, advice, because I would 100% take it, like 100% of the time, and to protect me. I miss him. So, at the end of this video below, including my email on how to get a personal reading with me, just like this on a Zoom. If you prefer some privacy with it, you can reach out to me on psychicsource.com. I am Aurora there, and my extension is 6150. You can call. There's also chat. They also have video. So it's whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm an independent contractor on that site. Just another way to be available to you and give you more opportunities to get readings. Please assist YouTube and the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. That's how they know to send you more Virgo readings. And in turn, this very important Virgo message gets pushed out to other Virgos. And I'm nosy. You know, I like knowing what's going on and interacting with you guys. So I appreciate them so much. Please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me, and it's all about the evolution and evolvement of energies along the Fool's journey. And the Fool's journey is what tarot is about. If you want more information on what that is, you can Google it. There's long and short versions of it on YouTube, or you can reach out to me for coaching. If you do not like shuffling, please fast forward through the shuffling or anything you think is boring. Me talking about my dog, whatever. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Not every reading is going to be for you, and that's okay. All right, so let's get into this um, bottom of the deck is the Empress. So she's usually a Taurus, doesn't have to be. She is the divine feminine energy on my twin flame journey. I'm a twin flame coach, so if you want to reach out to me on that, I will assist you with it. She's the embodiment of all the queens, so the Queen of Pentacles, Wands, Swords, and Cups. She's a boss bee. She stands in her power. She attracts. Okay. She represents motherhood, pregnancy, abundance, growth of all kinds, growth in business, growth in anything earthly, nurturing in anything earthly, abundance in anything earthly. All right. So let's get into it. Genius house, a significant other. Okay. See what comes for you. First card out, the lovers. So we already have two twin flame nods. Let's just keep going. All right. So just remember, everything permeating the deck is about a mother, significant other, spouse, be about pregnancy, business, abundance of any kind that is planet Earth. Okay. So, like I said, you are in the lover's energy. So, the lovers to me usually ends up being a moral choice. So, a moral choice of some kind, like one person over the other, one job over the other, something where you have to make this really significant big choice. One second. I think my dog menopause or some stuff because she got hot and left. Came in from outside, so it's not like she needs to run a break. So moral decision, choosing one person over another, one over the other, one significant other over the other. Also associated with love, love connections, higher soulmates, twin flames, soul connections, partnerships. So, in the difficulties, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is usually anxiety. Okay, it represents sleepless nights, making mountains out of molehills. In this, in your difficulties, it's basically the same. You know, so we're definitely having anxiety, sleepless nights, either about this connection or making this decision. In the past. So justice literally can mean legal problems in the earth plane, or it can be karma from the spiritual plane, right? It can be about bringing things into balance, divorces, custody battles, any type of legal thing going on. Obviously, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is usually an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn doesn't have to be. This knight is the slowest knight in the deck, and of all the knights, he believes in doing things methodically, one foot in front of the other. He thinks any type of progress is progress, even if it's an inch. So he takes things day. I live, I live by a fire station, and sirens are associated with Archangel St. Michael, so it's been protected. And if you work with Archangel St. Michael, so he takes things, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, week by week, month by month. And it can, loving him is great because he's a loyal, stable, and committed knight. He's Pentacles suit, they're loyal, stable, and committed. He just takes a minute. He takes a minute to get through things. So, in the past, you could have had some legal issues with an earth sign, so a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody that embodied this um, personality trait. So either higher justice, like karma, or lower, like actual So the Ace of Wands is about inspiration and ideas. It's also a very phallic card. It represents the male body part. So it could be that you have an incredibly high, passionate interest in someone or about something right now. In the future, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords is about stalemates, about being at an impasse, not wanting to make decisions because you don't want another sword to drop. It's very much about worthy adversaries. So, you know, you have two people that have completely different traits, however, but they're equally powerful and important, and just like a worthy opponent, but tough to beat. Okay. You see yourself in the Five of Swords energy. So the Five of Swords is like defeat. It is winning at all costs. It can very much be an empty win, that kind of a thing. So you either feel defeated or you feel like you displayed something and then it just ended up like this hollow ass. Family and coworkers see you as betrayed, sabotaged, backstabbed, crushed. Just, something is over and it's just kind of come to a horrific end, which is what you probably defeated, or you get to see what's being done. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For guidance, it's the Six of Cups. So it's reminiscing, it's apologies, it's people returning from the past, memories, childhood, soul connections. So with the Two of Swords being the Six of Cups, you could be at a stalemate with someone from your past. You could be in a block, like a blockage about an apology right now, and you're being guided to apologize. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Or that you're at a block, like maybe you know you should apologize, and you're just like, I can't even breathe. I don't even want to talk to them. I can't even think about this. I can't even deal with this. You know. In the outcome, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a very objective person. He enjoys logic and data and facts and science over anything else. He's a very smart guy. He knows what's going on at all times. Very logical. You would think, tarot and astrology and things like that are a little woo woo. It's a little bit of a stretch for him. So, you might be at a block with an apology towards this guy, or, it's been backstabbed, or, there's some sort of fight. Probably come at it objectively, right? And definitely not in his shadow side, because his shadow side in reverse is most people's narcissist card. The average, there's a spectrum of it, but the average person would see him the way he makes his decisions, very empathetic, so without emotion, so it could be kind of chilling and scary. But there's a spectrum of it. And then if you're an intuitive person or a sensitive person, you might associate him with having being demonic or having a demonic attachment of some kind when he's in his reverse, because he's incredibly selfish and he makes his decisions in the pursuit of his own interest regardless of what's around him. Okay. So in his upright, an attorney, somebody in the military, a doctor, scientist, anybody that uses the brain, because, mental, very mental, cerebral, rule-abiding people. So with your goals beside him, it could be that you are sexually interested in somebody like this. So if you're like the sapiosexual type, this would be your guy for sure. um, or you're just inspired by whatever this guy has to say, he has to teach, um, any knowledge and discipline ideas that he has to like bestow on you. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. So whatever this fight is, um, definitely you're guided. Probably to apologize or reminisce or something like that. Your walk. And definitely in the energy of worrying about making a huge decision regarding some long-standing legal issue that is either in your past or it started. This is a lot. I think there's quite a few things going on here. Like, I don't think this is all one sewn together situation. A lot of writing that you don't want to apologize about, something to do legal that you might have gotten some inspiring advice on to move forward. Like, pretty quite a yeah, 13 or 14 or $15, and I really need to replace it for so it's 4 5 years old. As much as I they get run up. All right, here's the numerology deck. We're gonna get some advice from that. If I don't get my decks in person, I usually get them online at Etsy, specific website. Barcelona has them. That's straightforward. That's really straightforward, right? Like you're being guided to apologize, right? Or whatever. Just all of this experiences that you're actually worried about. But actually, it is actually moral, or like the moral thing about it. Want to balance it out. It's not a The difference between full moon and new moon is about 2 weeks. A lot of people are like, what's the time? Like, how long? So, you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, that's really close to achieving your goal. And so the time frame I'm saying is probably a 2 week period or sometime between the full moon and the new moon. And I think the next full moon is on the 7th, and then Mercury retrograde starts on the 9th of this month. It's like November, it's the day before Halloween 2025. So you're looking at either within 2 weeks or between the next full moon and the next new moon. That would be a 3 week period. So the next 2 to 3 weeks, you've got things coming to come. So let's get the So the truth deck and the soulmate deck, you get them on their own site. The decks come in different colors. My soulmate deck is red and pink. Trust, so it can go along with the releasing negativity. A new romantic cycle begins. Walk through your fears. Family issues. The time is now for real. Like that's what I'm getting. The way the cards went from full moon to the new moon, because the full moon is going to be whatever is going on with this decision, the balance, and the um, excitement, because the Ace of Wands can represent exciting news for sure. It's going under pleasure meter. Temptation. And then deepening the bond is going over the time is now. So whoever you're dealing with right now, that bond, whether you know it or not, whether you feel like you're in separation or not, whether you guys feel like you're fighting or not, somehow, some way, a deepening bond is kind of happening right now. Trust and believe in it. Trust and believe. All right. So family issues, exciting news. The time is now. Temptation, closure needed. I think those are read the exact same ways. How usually I read them like they usually look like they read to me. Um, in my real life, I mean, and sometimes obnoxiously so, what situation is coming in, and they're gonna think it's for closure, but really what it's gonna create in the situation. And that is legit what's happening right now. And so, this will be really, I think, surprising for the women. I didn't want to so let's see. Back out, walked away. Cool. So your person, if they are the person that you're in the fight with right now, they are feeling place. It looks like you are too. So your guidance was to apologize. So maybe, we'll probably remove the stalemate memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet, literally also the Six of Cups. So, oh wait, no, that would be Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Six of Cups, right? Tied down captive, so they might be in some sort of situation, right? Like this might be a temptation. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. So a little bit codependency stuff on here, which would go right along with the temptation because that is like the devil card. The devil is obsession, temptation, and taboo things. Feeling. It can also be about feeling trapped and stuff. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Well, this is very Queen of Cups energy. So they remember you as being beautiful, charming, sweet, graceful. Only you. Devoted, attached, brave. So let me tell you something. Sometimes when you get in fights with masculines, and you like really stick it to them, and you stand their ground, like you stand in your power, and you slay. It's a drama. They fall in love. I don't understand it. I like fully. I just know it's a thing, and I know I've seen it happen, and I know I've experienced it. And it's like they get you to this place where you are like not yourself, angry, and you lose it on them, and then they fall in love, and you're like, oh, I see. She cannot alive me in my sleep. I love her. It's weird. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. So, okay. Usually this card has to do with negative thinking. Additionally, because they come out like this, they are so obsessed with you that they think you put a spell on them. Right? Now, these things can be bought on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, spell, love spells, and things like that. They are binding. They are not of the light. They are not of God. They are something else. And because they take away your free will, and they are a spiritual attack for one thing, and then on top of it, they violate taking someone's free will and sovereignty away is violating spiritual law. Just so you know, if you're thinking about it, you got it. There's karma attached to that crap. So, but really, what I think is that they are thinking about you so much that they think you put a spell on them, or something like that. Yeah, the stuff is something else. You were already seen. All the while feeling abandoned. So, let's just do some. Okay, advice. Back their feelings, or taking a secret. I did mention I don't get my next person or on the site with the deck of cards. Romantic feelings. The feelings are real and worth exploring. So this is not made up. It's not in your head. It's not in their head. It is here. It's a higher level soul connection. Seriously. So let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So it's time to release negativity, all the numerology advice. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So double confirmation of that multiple soul connection. It's there for you. Be like, that's all, folks. But let's just do. I will quieting the mind. To meditate. Um, There's a lot to contemplate. It looks like a lot of temptation here, a big choice, some advice needed, a lot of worry, a big nasty fight. Take a time out. Ask for God's help in quieting your mind. Definitely you can pray something like whatever your higher power is, what must happen, what are we doing about it, how must I think differently in order to apologize or solve this situation, quiet my mind, bringing it to a balanced place today, right now, in your higher power's name. That's what I have for you, Birdie Bird. If you would pretty please assist the algorithm and YouTube out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. We'll get you some more Virgo readings and also send this important Virgo message out. And I don't know what this is. I'm Nancy. I like interacting with y'all when you choose to share. So, if you would like a personal reading with me, just grab my email from the description box below for otherwise, hit me up at psychicsource.com. I'm Aurora there, and that's CP6150. So if you like privacy, that's great for phone calls and messaging. And they have something. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Have a great week, Virgo.